Lopez versus Lopez. Guys, thanks for stopping by. How are you?
Thank you. Good.
Thank you.
Good,
We're
good.
good.
All right. So, George, we've heard the whole story of how the show started based on your daughter
Yeah.
and the whole TikTok
Yes.
back and forth. But I've been your daughter all the time. Now I want to hear your side of it. Once you kind of came up with the idea for the show, and what were your thoughts based on that TikTok back and forth and looking at a daughter relationship with a father and kind of reestablishing it.
Neil, that's a great question because like most people that I grew up around, they would just eliminate the relationship. There were people that just are gone to people. I don't want to talk about this. I'm not going to deal with it. My grandmother had family that lived really close by. She never spoke to, and this is the one relationship in my life that was worth me owning up to my mistakes and saving this relationship, but also being able to be forgiven. The things that I went through in my life that were so unexpected in the first show, and personally, I mean, professionally, things happen, and a lot of people can handle that. I had never expected anything good to ever happen, so I was able to make up some time with mine, and I can't get back the time that we weren't around each other, but the relationship, thanks to her and everybody being forgiving, it's been really good. It's been great.
And I think George in the show kind of really touches base in that important relationship in telling the story.
Yeah, I think for all people, yeah, Neil, I think for people too, not necessarily us, people in real life that are just, one phone call away, hey, can I talk to you away from getting somebody back into your life? It's not easy, but it's worth it. I'll say that.
Celanese, you see specifically enough the whole process in this relationship too. I'm working on set together and how they're building their relationship, right?
Yes, I do. And I was just thinking what a difference between season one, where they were just kind of rekindling and really kind of getting to know each other. And now they finish each other's sentences. It's really beautiful to see the evolution of this relationship, how it's evolved, and also to see, Mayan step into her strength and her talent the way she has. It's been a wonderful journey to watch. And, listen, this is a dream job. I get to work with George. I get to work with Mayan, Bryce, Matt, Al. Like, we have an amazing crew of people, of humans that we get to hold on to for dear life. And it's a little family for sure.
I definitely see that. And, George, when I think about specifically enough, how proud of you are you of your daughter? As a famous comedian that you are, and now you're following your footsteps in so many ways with a comedy.
Yeah, I mean, I started doing stand up in a house that my grandparents raised me. They didn't know what was going on. I've talked to Mayan, and Mayan had dreams like this from the time she was 10 years old. And to see her fulfill her dreams, I'm more excited about her being able to do this than I was when I started to go through it. That says a lot.
I mean, it absolutely does. It's a dream as a parent for someone to follow in someone's footsteps, and
Yeah,
so
and to be a nice person and to be a good person too. Sandra Bullock was very, very helpful to me in the beginning of my career. And one of the things that she said to someone else there was interviews is that she didn't create a monster when she gave me an opportunity. And I feel like mine is going to be able to do this and help so many other people fulfill aspirations that they may have as well.
So let's talk about specifically enough what to expect this season. People need to catch up first and kind of stream first, all of it.
Well,
Binge
yes,
watch.
if you want to catch up, yes, definitely stream season 2 on Netflix right now before we premiere with season 3 on October 18th on NBC. We are planning a wedding, mine and Quentin, where we left off. They got engaged at the end of season 2. And George and Rosie have, other plans. They want to create their version of the wedding. George wants to create the cheapest version of the wedding, and Rosie wants the most elaborate. So we're going to see how these two people are going to insert themselves in. And then we have another wonderful episode with Rita Moreno, Dia de los Muertos. We're celebrating Halloween in a very special way with visitors from the other side. So this is definitely a season full of sobriety, family fun, visits from ghosts and everything in between, and lots of corn.
Like a regular Saturday,
Like a regular Saturday.
like a regular Saturday.
And it's George, it's great to see a show like this back on again, right? You've recreated
thank
it
you.
one
Yeah,
more
it's-
time. Mhm.
It's got a lot of the elements that some of our favorite sitcoms have.
Absolutely. Definitely. Everyone needs to catch up to season 3 of Lopez versus Lopez, premiering Friday, October 18th, 8:30 on NBC, and catch up on the Peacock app. George, anything else to say to your fans before I let you go?
You know, I appreciate the support through all the years, and I love you, everybody. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks again. You're listening and
Thank
watching
you.
the Neil
Cheers.
Haley